Located in Ibadan, Oyo State, the University of Ibadan, fondly known as UI, opened its door on the 18th of January 1948, making it Nigeria's oldest degree-awarding university. It began as the University College Ibadan, affiliated with the University of London under the Asquith and Elliott Commission's recommendation. The college initially occupied a temporary site that was once a military hospital before expanding in November 1948 to a permanent campus spanning over 1,032 hectares, graciously leased by the people of Ibadan for 999 years. Kenneth Melambi served as its first principal, officially marking its foundation with a sword cutting ceremony on the 17th of November 1948. At inception, UI offered degrees in arts, science, and medicine, with its first postgraduate degree awarded in 1952. Its landmark building, the Kenneth D.K. Library, opened in 1954, evolving from a modest wooden structure housing 3,600 volumes to a depository of over 2 million academic resources, including rare Africana collections. In 1962, following Nigeria's independence, UI became fully autonomous and its first chancellor, Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, was appointed in 1963. Kenneth Onwuka Dike, UI's first Nigerian vice-chancellor, is celebrated as the father of modern African historiography and played a pivotal role in establishing the Ibadan School of History. Today, UI is a comprehensive university comprising 16 faculties including arts, clinical sciences, law, pharmacy, veterinary medicine, engineering, and more. It also supports a wide range of institutes and centers such as the Institute of African Studies, African Regional Center for Information Science, Institute for Peace and Strategic Studies, and others, reflecting its multidisciplinary scope. The postgraduate school at UI is the largest in Africa, producing an average of 3,000 masters and 250 PhDs annually, with postgraduate students forming roughly 50% of its total enrollment. UI supports a vibrant student life with 12 halls of residence, accommodating about 30% of undergraduates and a robust sports council that introduced institutions like the Nigerian University Games (NUGA) and West African University Games (WAUG). On the global stage, UI is consistently ranked among Nigeria's top universities and hosts a Pan-African University Institute for Life and Earth Sciences, an African Union initiative. Finally, UI has produced an impressive alumni roster, including Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka, legendary writer Chinua Achebe, civil rights advocate Ken Saro-Wiwa, and many others who continue to influence academia, governance, literature, and social justice. In summary, the University of Ibadan's journey from a small college to a leading African research university embodies a rich heritage of academic excellence, resilience, and cultural influence. It remains a citadel of learning and innovation, deeply woven into Nigeria's post-colonial identity and Africa's scholarly landscape.